Clash of Clans is an awesome game, and there are many features that make up this awesome game, some of them that are far better than others, and in this video we're going to go over the 11 most useless features in the game that we all don't enjoy. Feature number 1, the Goblin Builder. This is a limited time event that gives you a 7th builder and a 2nd lab upgrade that you can do simultaneously. Sounds awesome on paper. And all the content creators, including us, thought it was going to be awesome as well. But it is not awesome because the gem price is so high. This is my laboratory here. We have the P.E.K.K.A upgrade going. Let's see if we can get the Stone Slammer going at the same time. 660 gems. That is extremely expensive, and you still have to wait for the upgrade to finish as well. It's not instantly done. And don't get me wrong, I'd love to upgrade my Stone Slammer, but it is never worth that many gems, even if it allows me to do 2 upgrades at once. Essentially, the currency for this is completely out of whack, and do not waste your gems on this. You're better off just waiting for a builder to be free. Feature number 2, the Revenge Button. The Revenge Button was awesome back in the day when if you did an attack, you would lose your shield entirely and there was no guard. But with all the quality of life improvements, where now you don't even lose all your shield if you do an attack and then you have a couple hours of guard, it is almost impossible to find a revenge button or to find a player to revenge. You see, I'm going through the whole list of people here and we are finding none of them. But I do find one here, and look at that! It's for 0 trophies! This is my Town Hall 11, by the way, so I'm not going to triple a Town Hall 13. No trophies on offer. What's the point of this revenge button at all? Feature number 3, the clan recruitment tool. I'm so glad I've never had to use this, having been part of an established clan, because this looks like a nightmare to use. How do you know anything about the players? You can click on one random player and try and deduce a lot about them, but you don't know a lot how they interact with people, how good they are attacking. I know this Town Hall 14 got Legends trophies, and that's about it. And Supercell's aware that it's not good enough either. This was a post from Darian here, asking for suggestions on improvements for the clan recruitment tool. As you can see here, we're not happy with it, and we know you're not happy with it. And good on Supercell, by the way, for trying to engage the community and ask for their advice on it, because it's not a simple thing. Obviously, Global's not coming back, and they need to figure out a better way to do it. So, as you see here, asking for suggestions, and there are a lot of suggestions down below. If you want to add some of yours, go for it, but hopefully in the future they improve this, because otherwise a lot of clans are going to die without a proper recruitment tool. Feature number 4, preparation day. What point is there to preparation day at the moment? You request your troops, you set your base, but we don't need a preparation day for this. You can already set your base if you go to war base in your bases and click on active war base for that, or set as active. And there's already a feature in Legends League where you can request your CC and have a set CC for your days in advance. I don't obviously request a CC for every Legends League defense. So why didn't they put this in war? Because if they did put this in war, you could do a war every day. There wouldn't be a need for a preparation day. You could do 7 wars in a week, and that would give people more reason to play the game, and I don't see why that wouldn't be a benefit to the game. Feature number 5, the League skins. Don't get me wrong, they are epic. The animations are awesome, as you'll see here, and they're technically free, but they're not really, are they? 2,000 Clan War League medals for each of them. To put that in perspective, if you're in Champion 1 and you finish first every month, it will take you 16 months to get all 4 of them. But it's even worse. I believe the most popular league is Master 2. And if you finish middle of the pack in Master 2, it will take you 24 months to get all of these. But that's assuming you don't spend your league medals on other things, like hammers, for instance, or potions. And by the time 24 months comes around, there's probably been 2 new town halls, and with the new town hall, you definitely need those hammers and those potions. So whilst the skins are epic, they definitely need to be cheaper if anyone's going to buy them. Feature number 6, the most heroic attack or defense. As you see here, this is a full Town Hall 15 war. So everyone's Town Hall 15. If we go through, we didn't have our greatest war, only 4 triples. We'll have a look at who got the triples. So I got one, Credit got one, Kazi got one, and then I got another. And we're going to have a look at No Sam here. No shame to him, he had a bad attack. It happens at Town Hall 15. But he attacked number 1 on the map and got a 57% 2-star. So, was it someone that got any of the 4 triples that had the most heroic attack? No, it was obviously No Sam. The calculation for this most heroic attack is ridiculous and it needs to be fixed. Feature number 7, the Legends League opt-out system. Towards the end of last season, I was at 5,203 trophies, and I wanted to see how long it would take for me to drop out of Legends League. And this is my defense log here. This is how many defenses it took to drop out. It took 7 days and 30 attacks to drop out of Legends League. That was 7 days without me looting at all. A whole week with no new resources. And did you see how bad some of the defenses are? Have a look. Minus 20 on a day. Minus 59. Minus 86. But it was 6 or 7 defenses. Minus 24. It is so hard to fall out of Legends League. It drives me insane. And some of you might say, Hooked, maybe run a bad base. Have a look at the base I'm running. This base is horrible, but people can't triple it. How am I meant to drop out of Legends League? They need, on this screen here, to have an opt out of Legends League button so it stops people from being in the stupid situation that I was. Feature number 8. The My League tab. As you can see, good on me. I'm 4th in my league for that. We'll go to my Town Hall 14 level 1 account. Oh, go me. I'm 2nd in that, even though most of the people there or the other accounts will be Town Hall 7 or 8s because it's 968 trophies. I'm at Town Hall 14 getting compared to them. It's not really fair on them. And inversely, if we go to my Town Hall 11 that's in Titan League, most of the people I'm pitted against here are Town Hall 14s or 15s. But what's the purpose of this My League tab? No offense to any of the other players in my league, but I don't really care to be compared against you. There is no benefit to me doing better. There is no punishment to doing worse. It's just a useless tab, and surely there is something better in the game that we can put in this. Maybe a new 5v5 ranked mode in game would be awesome. Anything would be better than this My League tab. Feature number 9, the new wall upgrade spot. I think we all agree these new graphics that they show are sick for the troops and the defenses, but when you go to upgrade a wall with gold, have a look at the exact spot of the gold upgrade button here, and if you click it, and if you quickly click it again, you will use a wall ring. And am I the only one that's used 40-ish wall rings since this update was put in the game? I've used so many, and I'm trying to save the wall rings and, you know, sell them for gems, because there is the hammer jam going on at the moment. I don't need the wall rings, but I keep spending wall rings. Let me know down in the comments if you've had the same problem. Now, if you upgrade with Elixir, it's fine because the Elixir button is a bit more towards the right, but the gold button is a serious problem, and unless they fix it, I'm going to keep spending wall rings, which will drive me mad. Feature number 10, the 2 super troop limit. As you can see here, I cannot activate the super archer because I've already got the sneaky goblin and the super wall breaker active. And this was alright, the 2 super troop limit, when there wasn't many super troops, but there's 16 of them now, and so many of them, like the super giant, like the rocket balloon, although that gets used a bit in CCs, but not in attacks. Mainly the super Valk, which would get used so much more if you could bring it. These ones don't get used much, because you can only take 2 out of the 16. So this is my proposed idea, because I don't think you just allow us to use as many as possible, because then it's just about whoever farms the most DE. Have a value on each troop. What do I mean by that? For instance, with spells, you can bring 11 spells in your army comp, but a rage spell's worth 2 and a lightning spell's worth 1. So what if you could bring 8 super tropes, but the super wall breaker is worth 4, the sneaky goblin's worth 3, the super barb is worth 3, and then all the others are worth 2 and 1. So if you want to use the super wall breaker, you can, but it will cost you having more super troops of the others. I think that is the best system going forward, because otherwise we're not going to see many of the other super troops used, because the super wall breaker, sneaky goblin, and super barbarian are so much better than the rest. Feature number 11, the Warden AI, and that's all I'm going to say on this, because we've all been infuriated by his insane AI.